Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Down to the Jonesy and Amanda rounds to the pub test today. State of origin being played in other states. Does it pass the pub test?
Lots of people watched it in Perth on television and in the stadium. The West Australian newspaper chose to ignore it and mock it, but they are owned by Seven West Media, who run the AFL in that city. I know they want to expand the game. We're going to New Guinea. We're going to Perth. That's great. That's all wonderful. But for State of Origin, the whole promotion, the whole point is that it's between two very specific states. It's Queensland, it's New South Wales.
Yep.
State against state, mate against mate. Why play those games in other places when those two cities are the ones that are embroiled in
But
it?
it's about expanding a brand. And I think we should be like America with this. So in America, you've got the NBA, you've got the NFL, you've got the baseball. They've got ice hockey. Florida just won the ice hockey. Florida's nowhere near any
I know,
ice.
but that's not State of Origin.
No, but it's what I'm saying is look, we've got to get past the mentality that AFL is a Victorian game, NRL is a New South Wales, Queensland game. They're both great codes of football. It's not about what state you're from. It's about you see these athletes doing those.
It is about what state you're from for State of Origin. Play your regular games anywhere, expand the brain.
But I honestly find that Australians, we can be so small-minded about stuff.
But the
it's
whole
about
point,
expanding.
No, it's not.
In the future. So imagine down the track, one day, I don't know, 2060, that Perth fields a State of Origin site.
And we'll play it in Tasmania. That makes no sense.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
This is when you say it's about being bigger. State of Origin brings it down to something primal and small. That's the whole point of it. That's the whole marketing of it.
Yep.
So
I know I'm a visionary. You're, closed-minded.
Well, let's see what you think. Should Jonesy leave the show immediately? State of Origin being played in other states. Does it pass the pub test?
I'm sort of in half and half with Amanda. I think I'm happy to promote the game in other states, but it only should ever be game one that gets played there first, because game two, you can tie up the series. No good have a New South Wales or Queensland winning in a state that's not theirs.
Well, I think it passes the pub test. I think it's a great idea. You know, those people in Perth, they want to see the game. It's great. You know, the more places they play, the better, I think. And lucky Perth.
Honestly, I don't care that they play wherever they play, you know what I mean? It doesn't bother me. But if you really want to get them involved, as Jonesy was saying, it's only against New South Wales and Queensland. Why don't they just make up sort of state team to play Origin, and then that expands the actual Origin games as well. Instead of 3, you could make a team from Melbourne, we play 1 each, and then it just eliminate each other out.
Origin should only be played in New South Wales and Queensland.
So that's visionary. Not that last one. They're the one in the middle there. Because down the track, you could have... Because Victorians are starting to like NRL. Right now, you're not seeing it as much as AFL, but there's going to be a kid that goes, I like playing league. I'm going to represent my state.
And do you think that Victorian State of Origin, they'd like it if it was played in Townsville?
This is going to... You're jumping too many steps.
I'm not. It's playing your State of Origin.
Right now.
It's between two hot teams in their cities.
That's grassroots. And what that first caller said about playing the first game, I think that has great merit. So the first game gets played wherever in the world, Timbuktu, and then the last 2 deciding games end up in
Timbuktu, a lot of the original players are from Timbuktu, so they'd field a very good side.
Thank you for all your calls.